Tom Hardy opens up about his experience working with Guy Ritchie on MobLand. Tom Hardy, a name synonymous with intense, transformative performances, recently sat down for a candid conversation about his evolving professional relationship with filmmaker Guy Ritchie. The occasion was the release of Ritchie's new crime series, MobLand, in which Hardy stars, marking yet another high-profile collaboration between the two. While Hardy has become renowned for his versatility in taking on roles that span from the brooding anti-hero to the complex villain, it was his honesty about his initial reservations working with Ritchie that made his reflections stand out. In an exclusive interview with Esquire, Hardy opened up about his first impression of Ritchie and the surprising transformation in their dynamic over the years. "I love Guy Ritchie when he's on, right? I don't like his take on, oi oi, a white mate. A white geezer. I'm not really that," Hardy confessed. Reflecting on their first meeting, Hardy explained how he struggled to understand Ritchie's larger-than-life persona, which is often characterized by his distinctive British geezer attitude and quick-witted, fast-paced filmmaking style. "The first time I met him, I didn't understand him," Hardy continued. "But when he articulates himself, you have to listen to him in a certain way, to tune into what he wants." As Hardy acknowledged, his initial reaction to Ritchie was based on a misunderstanding of the filmmaker's approach. "I thought he was a bit macho, a bit geezerish, but I misunderstood," Hardy admitted. However, as their working relationship developed, Hardy began to recognize the layers of depth in Ritchie's personality and vision. "He had a sort of punchiness and an energy which I thought was a bit popular and commercial when I was young. But it had an edge to it. It had something," Hardy reflected. Despite his early misgivings, Hardy found himself working with Ritchie on Rock'n'Rolla, the 2008 film that marked their first collaboration. Hardy portrayed Handsome Bob, a role that was a departure from the usual tough guy characters that had defined his early career. While Rock'n'Rolla didn't achieve the same level of success as some of Ritchie's earlier hits, such as Snatch and Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, it did help cement a lasting creative bond between the actor and director. In retrospect, Hardy credits that film as the beginning of a unique professional partnership. Fast forward to 2025, and Hardy is once again working with Ritchie on MobLand, a gritty crime series that pushes the boundaries of both their careers. Ritchie directed the first 2 episodes, bringing his signature style of snappy dialogue, stylized violence, and an inherent sense of chaos to the project. But this time around, Hardy approached the collaboration with a newfound respect for Ritchie's distinct filmmaking voice. "Guy has a particular rhythm. Once you understand that, it becomes a very enjoyable dance," Hardy shared. His perspective had shifted. What once seemed abrasive now felt like an integral part of Ritchie's unique cinematic approach. Ritchie's influence on Hardy's career cannot be overstated. The filmmaker has a reputation for crafting films that are both commercially viable and artistically engaging. He is known for creating characters who are larger than life, but with a dose of humanity and vulnerability lurking beneath their exterior. For Hardy, this has proven to be the perfect environment to showcase his remarkable range. Their collaborations have allowed him to dive into roles that demand both physical and emotional intensity, often blurring the line between hero and villain. As Hardy's star continues to rise, he has also become synonymous with franchises that cater to a global audience. In addition to MobLand, Hardy recently wrapped up work on Venom 3, the 3rd installment in the popular superhero franchise. As the central character Eddie Brock, Hardy brings a mix of complexity and chaos to the role, providing a grounded portrayal of a man grappling with his alien symbiote counterpart. Fans of the Venom series are eagerly anticipating the next chapter, which promises to delve deeper into Eddie's psyche and his battle with the darker aspects of his nature. What stands out in Hardy's reflection on his relationship with Guy Ritchie is how far they've come as collaborators. Ritchie's bold and often confrontational style, which initially gave Hardy pause, has become something that the actor has come to understand and respect. Their partnership in MobLand reflects this growth, as Hardy now embraces the challenge of working under Ritchie's direction with a sense of confidence and clarity that was absent during their first encounter. Hardy's ability to navigate both blockbuster franchises and more intimate, character-driven roles speaks volumes about his versatility and dedication as an actor. But what is perhaps most impressive is his openness in discussing the dynamics of working with directors like Ritchie, showing that even the most successful actors have to take the time to understand and grow with the filmmakers they collaborate with. As Hardy continues to take on new roles in both film and television, his journey with Ritchie serves as a reminder of how creative partnerships evolve, often in surprising ways. What began with skepticism and hesitation has grown into a fruitful collaboration, and the results are evident in the final product. Hardy's reflections offer a rare look behind the curtain of the entertainment industry, showcasing the importance of flexibility, communication, and mutual respect when working with directors whose vision might initially seem alien but, over time, becomes an essential part of the creative process.